Hey guys, so today I have a special guest with me, and it's my cousin. Her name is, introduce yourself.
I'm Brooklyn.
Her name is Brooklyn, and she's really nice looking and very pretty. And if you have, oh wait, you have boyfriend, goodness. Forgot about that. Just gonna put her on.
I'm done.
Anyways, we just got done getting ready, and if you guys want to see how we got ready and how we got to this point, continue watching. So yeah, let's go on with the video. Okay, yeah, so we're doing a black girl tag almost. It's like kind of like a black girl talk. So we're gonna be answering questions specifically to black girls and getting ready. So let's do this. I'm gonna be starting with my hair because that's what we need. Okay, so the first question here. How do you maintain such a beautiful mane?
I don't. I'm just playing.
How do you maintain such a beautiful mane?
For me personally, I've been looking at my hair recently, and I've been like happy because I'm like, oh, my hair's growing. But it really did take me a while to get there. But I think it's just like finding a routine that works for you, and then just staying consistent to it.
Yeah.
And being patient, because the biggest thing that caused issues for me when I was like starting my natural hair journey was like getting impatient and getting like rough with my hair almost.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd be tired and I'm like
Yeah.
ripping through my hair.
Yeah.
And then that would only cause more problems, you know.
Yeah.
So like,
see, for me though, like a lot of people are like, don't rip through your hair and be patient with your hair. I am the total opposite. Like I get very impatient because I don't like to I want to get it done. Like, in my hair, I'm so tender-headed. I don't want to just be here all day. Like, so I just rip through the mug. And honestly, I don't see a lot of damage being done just because I make sure my hair is like conditioned, has like a lot of conditioner in it.
Yeah. And
I make sure that, I don't know, like, that it just won't, I'm not doing it dry. Like, whenever I detangle, I will rip through it, but I make sure it's, like, I don't know what you call it, like, lubricated.
Yeah, like it's,
it's conditioned. Like, it has some conditioner in it. Yeah, slip. There you go. Like, it has some sort of slip. That way it won't just be breaking off. But even though I know it will break off if I'm just ripping, but it's better than ripping dry, you know?
Yeah.
So, I really don't put too much effort into my hair. I just learned that leaving it alone and letting it be kind of like it'll grow. So, I normally just do like styles where my hair is braided, like in braids, or get like a sew-in and it's like braided underneath and protected, like protective styles I'll do.
I recently realized that it's kind of important for me to let my hair breathe though.
Yeah.
So I try to keep it up majority of the time, but still give it time to be out and be curly and stuff.
Yeah, like whenever like I wash it and stuff, and cause like there's like in betweens where you have to wait to get your hair done, but like sometimes you need to wash your hair, so you take your hair down before your appointments and stuff. Like or I even do my hair myself. Like most of the time I do my own hair, other than when I do like sew-ins and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, I take it down in those breaks and I let it breathe. Like I'll mainly straighten it, or I'll just put it in like a bun and leave it there. and don't even touch it, because I feel that it does more damage when you're always touching it.
Yeah.
It doesn't give it time to really process and grow on its own. And a lot of people are like, oh, and you need manipulation, you know. No, you don't. Like, the best manipulation and the most manipulation you need on your hair is when you're washing it.
Yeah.
That's it.
What are the compliments you usually get for your curly hair?
I remember I wore it curly for a while. People would say, like, I just like your... Most of the time, it's, like, black girls that would say, like, oh, I love your hair texture.
Yeah.
And then some, like, white girls would be like, oh, my gosh, your hair is so curly. How do you get it like that?
Yeah, I hate it when people be like, how do you get it like that? I wash it.
I know. Like, I'm like, bro, I remember when I was younger, when I was, like...
Oh, look, I miss me.
I was, like, I'm gonna say I was like 7. My mama, well, I used to do them. I learned it from my mother, but she started it. She used to do like these Bantu knots.
Yeah.
In my head, and like we would take them down, and it would be nice and curly. And we went to this meeting with my parents, and one of their little like, the people that was there was like, did you get a perm? And I'm like, what? What? A perm? Like, I was small, so I didn't really understand that perms for white people is like the curly that makes their hair curly. So to me, I'm like, why would I get a perm when my hair is curly? Mm-hmm. But then my mom was like, no, she didn't get a perm. That's her hair. And he's like, that's her hair? Mm. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like confused. I'm like, yeah, that's my hair. But she had to explain to me that they get perms to make their hair curly, not straight. And he was like, look, I got a perm in my hair. He had a perm.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I'm thinking that that's his natural hair. Like, his hair was just curly.
Yeah.
But that was so funny to me. I remember that. And he was so surprised that my hair was curly. Yeah. And I'm like, I mean, it ain't that big of a deal, but you mess with people who don't experience curly hair on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's see. Once I went natural, like, at first, like, a lot of people were apprehensive about me going natural.
Yeah.
But then once I went natural, like, they're like, oh, your hair is so pretty. Well, not even, like, because I didn't wear my hair out too much when it was, like, short. And I was still growing it out because, you know, I was still growing out the relaxer. But, once my hair, like, started growing, everybody was like, oh, your hair is so pretty. How do you get it like that? And it's just like, I wash it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just washing it. And I feel like I really genuinely confuse white people sometimes because like, it's because, you know, like, shrinkage is one thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they're like, your hair was short the other day. What happened?
Oh my gosh.
It just shrunk a little bit.
Yes.
I just stretched it a little bit. No, you're fine.
These people at my job, like, I came in, I had like long hair.
Mm-hmm.
Took that out and I put this like quick weave in my head.
Yeah.
They came and they were like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. Da, 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 da. First of all, hold on. This man was like, you never wear the same style, huh? I'm like, get out my face.
I'm done. Why he in your business?
Because, like, I wore bangs. So I, like, brushed my bangs down and I wore them. And he's like, oh, you have bangs now. You never wear the same style, huh? I'm like, get out my face. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, no, haha, in the moment. And, so I came in with this short hair. And they were like, oh my gosh, what made you go short? What made you cut all your hair off? I'm like, y'all.
Cut all your hair off?
I went along with it because I don't have no time to explain what it is. I was like, shit. And they normally just finish the sentence for me. They're like, you just wanted a change. I'm like, yeah. But it's so funny because I'm like, how do you not know, like, this is, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, how you don't know. I don't know. I just get confused as to how people think this is, like, my hair or my real hair. Because, like, I feel like black people can come in and think, and know, like, oh, yeah, that's a Kukui. Or, oh, yeah, that's a sew-in,
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's just because, like, it's something that we do and it's something that we know. I don't know how to explain it because, like people try to act like they don't get extensions. And I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what it is. Like, you get it too. Yeah. So I don't understand how you don't know, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I didn't take offense to her saying, like, you wanted to change or nothing. It was just like, bro.
Somebody once asked me, like, I had braids in, and they were like, so what do? Do you clip the hair in?
Yes, that's,
my
God.
I was like, what? No, like.
This lady was like, do you put ribbons in your hair? Like,
ribbons?
I had like, box braids. Uh-huh. You remember, like, how it was, like, a trend to have, like, the gold? Mm-hmm. So I was like, she was like, oh, how did you put the gold in your hair? And I was like, oh, you just braid it, or you just wrap it around. Yeah. She was like, oh, do you put, like, ribbons in your hair, too? I'm like, ribbons? I was like, what? I said, ribbons? She was like, yeah, ribbons. I've seen, something about her, somebody she put ribbons in her head. I said, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I don't know what you're talking about, babe. I don't know nothing about no ribbons.
Sometimes they be asking, like, valid questions, but they just don't know how to articulate it. So
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, ma'am, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm not really messing with my hair right now. I don't really like it. So we're going to move on.
What you mean you don't like it?
I don't like it. We're going to move.
Let me see. Why don't you like it?
I don't like it.
What are you giving? I'm trying to think. It's like Audrey Hepburn if she, had a bob instead of the pixie cut.
I'm dead. No, I don't like it.
It's giving Princess Diana, but with longer hair.
Oh, thank you. I love Princess Diana too. Okay, so we're just gonna move on to the makeup now because I just cannot deal with this. But let's move on to this everyday makeup look.
This is not an everyday makeup look I'm doing, but it's low-key, like, I'm trying to, I like makeup, that's the thing, so it's like, I always want to do it, but I get lazy, and then I get, like, nervous. I'm like, bro, they gonna think I'm extra, like, I don't go to Euphoria High, I can't do it. But,
yeah,
but then at the same time, I'm like, but it is what it is.
The thing about me is I don't know how a lot of this makeup stuff works. Like, a lot of this stuff, I'm like, what is it used for? Like, this primer that I'm putting on my face, I don't even care. Whether I'm putting it on right or not.
I'm done.
I'm just doing what I feel is right. No. What my spirits and ancestors are telling me to do.
Not you being guided. What is the secret to your shining skin?
I get questioned about my skin a lot. And honestly, I'm going to be just real honest with you. I think perfect skin is genes, and it is the more you just do not touch your face. Yeah. Like, water is the best for your skin because water is gentle and water is hydrating. So making sure you put water on your face and skin every single day. No matter, like, every single day is what's important. And a lot of people think, oh, I have to use this product and I have to use that product and you don't need all these products for your skin. If you have oily skin, you remember you explained to me oily skin, like the reason
for
why
oily
it is.
Skin, it's like your skin is basically like, your body's like, oh, your skin is dry, Yeah. So we gotta put a whole bunch of oil.
Yeah.
We gotta put a whole bunch of oil on your face. And so then to combat it, what most people would do is, you know, use like mattifying products and drying products, which would only make your skin more oily.
Yeah.
Because then it would continue to produce even more oil. So what you have to do is counteract that and hydrate your skin more.
Yeah.
So that it will produce less oil.
Yeah.
So that's what I had to start doing with my skincare routine to just, you know, balance everything out. And ever since I found like a good skincare routine that works for me, like my skin, like I know I look like shiny, but that's just because I mean my skin is naturally going to produce oil because my skin is always going to be oily, but it doesn't produce nearly as much as it used to, and I'm not as acne prone as I used to be. So it really just comes with finding a balance. You definitely don't need too much,
lot
like
of
you
products.
said.
Yeah, a lot of people feel, oh, I need this, or I need that on my skin. I need that. All you need is honestly a gentle cleanser, or any type of cleanser that you prefer. Witch hazel and lots of water, and really just any moisturizer too, to keep your skin like hydrated and moisturized.
I like to use the Heritage Store Rose Water Toner. And then I kind of keep my routine the same. So like for the daytime, I do the Rose Water Toner. I do whatever kind of treatment serum I want to use for my face. Like I'm using like a serum to treat hyperpigmentation because, you know, I have all these dark spots on my face. And so I use that, and then I follow it with a moisturizer and a sunscreen. And then for nighttime I do the same thing, except I don't use sunscreen and I use an eye cream instead.
For me though, I don't know my skin type, honestly. I think I just have a normal.
I think you probably have dry combo.
Yeah, like I get
normal dry combo.
Yeah, it gets dry in the winter time.
Yeah,
but it's not like overbearingly dry.
I think you probably have normal.
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah, so that's like, I feel like the easiest to maintain, like clear and nice, smooth skin, because it's not a lot you have to do. I do have sensitive skin, so I do get like breakout on like certain products. Like I have to use, like, I can't put everything on my skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what I do, I really don't have a skin routine. Like a lot of people are like, oh, what's your skin routine? Like, what do you do? I don't do anything.
I don't do anything.
It's just like witch hazel every night and morning. And I clean my face with freaking off-brand Neutrogena oil cleanser. Like, you know that like orange soap bar? And it comes in a soap bar, or it comes in like a soap tube thing. I just clean my face with that. And then if my face feels dry afterwards, because of course it's definitely going to feel dry because it strips all the oil away. And then on top of that, I put witch hazel. If my skin feels dry, I get like just vitamin E oil, or even though I know oil isn't a moisturizer, but it keeps my skin from feeling like it's gonna crack off. I'll put like Vaseline, like the old school, like the old school Vaseline, trick that your mother used to do. Or I'll just get like a little bit. My mother had this like lotion, like vitamin E lotion. I'll get like a little bit of that and I'll put on my face. Just a little bit. And that's that. And then I move on with my life. And drinking, I think a lot of things that help too with my skin is I drink nothing but water. Like most of the time I'm drinking water. I don't really like juice that much. The only juice I drink is like freaking, and don't make fun of me, but I love the V8. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
That V8 brand. It's the berry blend. That is bussin'. I had that, like I just bought it like 2 weeks ago. And I used to not like it because I didn't like juice, but I gave it a chance. Man, that thing was busting. That juice was good. Mm-hmm. But other than that, like, I'm always drinking water. We barely buy any like drinks or anything like sodas. So I think really just cutting out, like, a lot of people don't understand that cutting out literal soda and juice and just drinking water is it works. It works.
Your diet and what you put inside is always going to affect the outside.
Yeah. Yeah, and people are like, oh, water doesn't work. Water, it does work. It's just you drink water for like 1 week thinking that it's going to work. With me, I only drink water.
And it's also not going to like heal your problems overnight if you're just going to do the like water thing.
Right.
Like, you have to.
I only drink water. So I think that it plays a big part in it too. So... yeah, so I don't really like to say my skin routine because it's really nothing. I don't think it'll help anybody other than if you try to really replicate what I do. Like, detail by detail.
Yeah.
So.
I'm trying so hard with this brow, man, and it doesn't want to cooperate. It's always the left brow.
Okay, I'm about to do this concealer now. I don't like this, like... I don't like this foundation I have because
you don't like the Fit Me?
No, it doesn't fit me. It doesn't.
Their shade range, I will be honest, like, I mean, for them to have so many colors, it's almost weird how much they don't fit so many people.
Like, I'm looking and it's giving more of a red tint. I don't know.
See, they have one that's like my shade, but it gives me like... It's kind of gray on me, but it's the only one that's closest.
Yeah, like this is, I don't know.
Too much.
It looks like me.
What shade is it?
It's freaking, I don't know.
What is this?
Classic beige.
Classic beige. That's like an original color, I think.
I don't know. Does this look weird?
No, I think it looks good.
I guess.
Seriously.
I guess so.
I'm done. Is there any black actor who you want to date? Or that you want to date?
Yes, and I'm not gonna date him. I'm going to marry him. And like I said in the...
Very bold.
Like I said in the other video, I am not going to say his name. Because I might look back, or we might look back on that together. And
we might look back on it.
It'll be very, very embarrassing to me. So I'm just gonna... save it, and you guys will see.
Let me think. Black actor that are my brows uneven? They're just gonna have to do, bro, cause like. But anyway, black actor that I want to date. Black actor that I want to date. I know there's some fine black actors that I see. Let me think. Cause low-key, I don't even really be, like
on the actors.
I don't be having celebrity crushes for real, like I don't
same,
really
but when I seen this man,
you know who I had a biggest crush on for the longest time when I was little, like I was young, man.
Corbin Blue?
No. Michael Ealy, man.
Oh my gosh, why does everybody like Michael Ealy?
When I was younger, man, something about that man, I don't know why. Like I always just was like, oh, he's so fine. Like,
I know a lot of people think that Michael Ealy is nice looking.
I don't know why,
but he is nice looking. But I never had a crush on Michael Ealy.
Yeah. Dang, that's really crazy. I'm trying to think, like, I low-key can't even think of a black actor right now that's fine. Now, if we were talking about anime characters...
What is your...
Bro. So, there's one character, but it's kind of sus, so I'm not going to say him. Because, well, like, it's just... Like, his character, his self, like, I like it, but his character in the show is, like a... preteen, so I don't want to say that because that's weird.
It's a freaking character.
It's just weird. But there's this antagonist in the show, Hunter x Hunter.
What show is it?
The show was Hunter x Hunter. My bad.
Okay.
And man, he's like, he goes back and forth between being like the antagonist and the protagonist. And his name is Hisoka. And oh my goodness, I don't know what it is about that man, but he is fine. and his character, like, I don't know, like, his character is so sus, but I love it.
I know I just got up out of the video.
I just threw my whole brush. I'm over here beating my face. There's in this show, Attack on Titan, there's the main character, Eren. He wasn't fine in like the first few seasons because he was like young. Like he was like a teen, but he's like older. Well, like it started off with him kind of he was like a little young. I'm trying to remember because low-key it's been a minute since I've seen it. And the new season just came out, but I can't watch it right now. I'm too stressed. But oh my goodness. He was like younger, but now he's an adult. I didn't like him when he was younger, but him as an adult, that man is fine. And then like in the show, like they basically, I don't know how to explain it, but they have like a power and ability where they turn into like a giant, and they call it a titan. And they have like different abilities while being that giant. And his titan, man, I don't know why, but his titan is fine too, man. And they look like, I'll have to show you. Let me show you a picture.
I am so dead.
Let me show you a picture.
It's so crazy how you can be like have a crush on them.
I don't know how, but like they just do something to me.
You want to know a crush I got on a cartoon? And I feel like everybody can relate to this. You know that man from Mulan? That prince from Mulan,
bro.
Oh my gosh, he was so bro. I seen Mulan for the like first time, like all the way through, like a couple years ago, and I was like watching it with a whole bunch of kids. Yeah. And I was sitting there, and he said some "Let's get down to business." I was like, hold up, cause this man is cute. I was looking like, I know y'all like I know I'm not crazy.
But he just fine to me.
I'm dead.
But
they know what they be doing with them anime characters.
Like they don't have a full body picture of his titan that looks cute, but like that's his titan.
Yeah, I can see.
I don't know. He look.
I can see why you think that that's cute.
His titan kind of cute, but anyway. Yeah, I honestly cannot think of a black actor right now, like black specifically. Like I can't even think of an actor for real. No, I can.
No, there's
actors for real, but I don't want to seem like I'm biased. Like, oh my gosh, I don't like black actors. Of course I like black actors. Yeah. It's not coming to me right now.
Yeah. It says.
What is your favorite movie?
Your favorite movie? My favorite. I cannot choose a favorite movie, but I would say I would pick one in my top 5, and I like E.T. and it's a tie between
E.T. and The Godfather.
Oh, I love The Godfather too. I like dang it, I don't know. I don't know. I can't choose. I don't have a favorite. So, like I said, let me just pick. I would say E.T. or The Godfather. Yeah. That took so long for me to answer.
I'm with you. Like, I don't have a favorite movie, but
because there's too many to choose from. Like, you can't just choose a favorite movie.
But I do really, really like Mulan. I'll be honest, Mulan is one of my really top favorite Disney princess movies. Her and Tiana are up there.
Yeah, I love Aladdin. I don't know, because that man was a schemer.
He was a schemer.
Like, he was playing the game, and he got who he wanted. And I just love the fact that there's a Princess Jasmine.
Another movie that I like, Ooh, Soul was a really good movie.
Which one?
Pixar's Soul.
Okay.
But a movie that
I love Coco.
I was gonna say Coco. Coco is so good. I went to go see Coco on my first date with Jordan.
Oh, really? Coco was so good. I had to watch that about 3 times.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that was like a really, really good movie. And people don't understand the truth to that movie.
Yeah.
Like, it really represented that culture and just culture in general. Like, this whole, like, after death, like, paying homage to your ancestors. Like, that is so much truth to that. And so much importance to that I was just like, this movie is so good. Like, ooh, I love Coco. I don't care about Moana. And I know a lot of people are going to say something about that.
I'm going to say something about that because how dare you?
I do not like Moana like
is
that.
Good.
No.
Plus the singing.
No, and then I'm tired of.
It's a good song.
No,
it's just like Mulan. I will die on this.
That soundtrack.
Mulan has the best Disney princess soundtrack.
Yes, it does.
It just does.
Like, I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with that. Mulan has a really good soundtrack. Like, I just listen to the soundtrack sometimes.
Yeah.
Just out of
me too.
Just because I want to. And I love, like, the scores. I love it. It's so freaking good.
What do you find pretty hilarious in your life?
I don't get that, really.
Like, what's something that's, like, you think is just, like, wild or funny or something? I don't know, like...
Things. I love people that are funny and that have great sense of humor, that can laugh. Hilarious is probably childhood. Things that you think back on, like, why would I even think that or do that when you were a kid? Or why would I even believe what someone had told me, like, when you were younger or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that is pretty hilarious. Or just embarrassing moments that you did. That's what's hilarious to me in my life.
I personally think life itself is hilarious. It's a joke, man. It's a whole joke. Like, sometimes I just be sitting here thinking, I'm like, bro, this is really, like, what I signed up for, fool. I didn't even ask to be here. Like, I had no choice in coming here. Like, nobody said, hey, Brooklyn.
You chose to be here.
Do you want to be born?
No, you said, yeah, I want to be born to so-and-so.
No, nobody said that.
You did. You said
I just woke up one day and all of a sudden I had life. Like, what are you talking about, fool? That don't even make sense.
I'm dead.
I don't like that.
You know, I really like life, despite Brooklyn. I really love life because you can...
I just think it's funny, bro. Like, it's just... Sometimes I be thinking, I'm like, bro, this is wild. Like, I didn't know I was signing up for this, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes I be like, bro, like... You have your days where you be like, oh, I'm even here. Like, I didn't even want to be here for real. Like, I didn't even ask to be here, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got to go through this because somebody said, you know, come forth, Jasmin. Like,
Do you contour your nose? Sorry, this sidebar, but I'll just ask.
No, not really. Yeah. I try to, but it just never works out for me, so. There's that.
Who do you consider your role model?
I have many role models. Everybody that is older than me that I can learn from their mistakes and learn from are my role models to me. My mother being the main one because I just love her so much. And anybody who just, like, even my friends that are older, and I just think they're all like my role models and I can look to them as examples. And each of one of them is someone that I want to be when I get older. So. Yeah,
like, my parents, I kind of, like, look up to my sisters. I look up to my brother too, but, you know, like, he has different experiences than me because he's a boy. But, you know, I kind of look up to my sisters and look at where they're at and look at what they're doing and kind of just be like, you know, like, I see you, and I know you probably don't know it, but as a big sister, you're doing a great job, and I really do, you know, look at what you're doing, and compare that to, like, where I want to be and the things that I want to do, and how life is supposed to work. But, you know, my main role models are just my parents because, you know, I'm around them most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
They're the people that I can observe most often. So...
Have you ever tried any illegal substance?
No.
No, I haven't.
No.
Ever. Yeah, I've done crack a few. I'm playing.
What?
So, the camera had cut off, and we just went ahead and did a little bit more of our makeup.
Wrapped it up.
So, right now I'm about to separate my eyelashes with my eyelash separator because I'm feeling like this mascara is clumping my eyelashes together. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I have separated them. Now I'm about to put on some of this blush. Really nice blush. Really like it. Have you planned anything specific for your future? Have you planned anything specific for your future? Yes, I planned my whole future out. That's me. My future, I am going to have lots of money. I'm going to be very wealthy. I'm pretty sure everybody says that, but that's actually going to happen for me. I'm not going to live in the States. I'm going to live in somewhere in Europe. I'm gonna have a house somewhere in Africa, and yeah, I don't want to live on an island because I get afraid of I was thinking about living on an island, but I don't want to live on there anymore because I was thinking about hurricanes, tsunamis, all that jazz, and I was just like, no, I don't think that's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
So Europe was the best place. I wanted somewhere where there's a big winter and a great summer. So I don't know what place yet, but I know it's going to be somewhere in Europe. And I'm just going to have a fun life. My life is going to be brilliant. It's going to be great, wonderful, and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to just reach every goal and dream that I have set for my life.
So I mean, I've thought of things that I wanted to do in the future, and I kind of have a somewhat plan, but it's really mostly career focused. There's nothing else that I know of that I want to do yet. I'm kind of just going with the flow because that's all you can do at this point in time. I just I want to graduate college, go to med school, and get that over with as fast as possible. And after I do that, I'll do all my little residency stuff and little stuff that I have to do, and then I'll go into my profession. And I want to, I really want to work with the police force. Maybe if I get more prominent and stuff and better, I low-key don't want to work for the FBI because they just do too much.
Yeah.
But I want to, I know in my head, I want to influence change as far as how we look at mental health and, as it relates to crime.
Mm-hmm.
But, how exactly I'm going to go about that, I have no clue.
Yeah.
I was just going to wait for the opportunity to present itself.
Yeah.
And when it does, I'll know what to do.
That's great. That's a good plan. Good goals.
Thank you.
I kind of, my goal, all this stuff is, people be like, oh, unrealistic. But I think that my whole life, or my whole goal for life is to make a difference and change and kind of help people. So I will be one of those wealthy people that actually help the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of wealthy people that are I want to change the world, or there's just a lot of people that sit on a lot of money that just don't do anything.
Yeah.
And I want to be that person that sit on a lot of money and use that money to help this world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's really one of my goals. Like, I just love doing that. I want to do that. That's what I want to do in life. It's just make the world a better place, help people. I want to build a hospital.
Yeah.
In life. And I believe I can do that. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my makeup.
I'm sorry, it's just so funny because I'm trying to catch up with you. And
yeah.
I'm like,
I just need to put the setting powder on. I'm giving 90s. This looks like a 90s look.
And that's amazing. No, it looks not. Yeah.
I like this. I really do.
I don't know what look I'm doing.
You know, I shouldn't have put on the mascara before I put the setting powder. Setting spray. So we're just gonna go around the mascara.
Girl, I just sprayed the lashes, man.
But like, you know how mascara run. And I put a lot. Not me spraying it in my hair. I gotta.
Not my powder streaking. I look crazy. Somebody's gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, what was the girl in there?
No, they're gonna go, what is this girl doing over here? We'll be back when the finished product.
Yes, we will.
With the finished product when we're done. And yeah. So this is the finished product of our makeup and our Get Ready With Me. Here's Brooklyn's and here's mine. We look so good. If you guys like this video, give this a thumbs up. Comment how good Brooklyn's makeup look because I really love her makeup. And also subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos of me and my other special guests. So yeah, this concludes our video. I hope you enjoyed this video, that you watched the whole thing and that it was interesting and entertaining to you. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye.